I want to share this. When someone has done you wrong and you've forgiven them, you've released them in love, you've gone on with your life, they've gone on with their life, and then out of the blue, you start getting these random calls from someone who's close to them, or from them directly, telling you about bad things or tragedies that they're dealing with, and you show your condolences, to show that your heart is pure towards them. Because when someone has done you wrong and you've forgiven them and you've moved on, you're not going to still want to see them suffer or see them go through anything. So if you show your love, if they're going through a hard time or a tragic time, and you go and you show support, and then you go back and you be about your life, that shows that you've grown from that, and you don't hold any animosity against them. But they obviously know what they did, because it doesn't make sense if you're not family, you're not related, and you're going on about your life. Why would someone keep reaching back to you about something bad that's happening to them? So you prove people, you show your condolences to people, and by you being the bigger person of showing condolences, showing love, maybe picking up something that they need, that says a lot about your character and your maturity. They may not acknowledge you for it, but know that says a lot about you. However, on the flip side of that, you still have to be cognizant of of guarding your heart and not allowing this person back in the space that they were in when they did whatever they did to you. It doesn't matter how many tragedies they go through within a year or within a month or two time. Don't let that sucker you back in. Don't be gullible, don't be naive. You can be compassionate, you can show love without letting somebody reel you back in to try and use you. Prove people, get to know people. If they call you and say they've been in a bad accident and they're all broken up and they almost died, obviously they're calling you for a reason. If somebody done you wrong, you're not going to tell them or want them to know about tragedies that you're having. So you obviously wasn't too bad of a person if they're reaching out to you. There's obviously something good about you that they are reaching out to you for. Or maybe they just want to try and use you and they have nobody else to use. So if they call and tell you that they've been in an accident or something like that, you can figure out maybe you can find something that they need. There's something that you can help them with. And just try and keep yourself distanced from anybody that has mishandled you, especially in this day and time. We can't afford to go backwards. And not only that, when you value yourself and you start loving yourself, you're not gonna just put up with how people treat you. You're not gonna let people treat you any kind of way, because you love yourself. If you wouldn't mistreat yourself, why would you allow somebody else to mistreat you? So just be mindful. You don't have to be cold-hearted to people. When you see them going through things, you can show love, you can show compassion, but at the same time, guard your heart. Guard your heart. Guard your heart. Everything we do flows from it. Guard your heart. And that goes for me first, because I'm speaking it. Yeah. So guard your heart. Be mindful. And no matter what, just remember, we have an enemy. We all have an adversary, and he's very crafty. He's very crafty. So just guard your heart and be mindful of the games and tactics that people play. All right. Have a blessed night.